Let me help you out by telling you that anybody that tells you that golf is not a power game doesn't hit the ball very far.
The ball.
Where's the ball? Okay, Daddy will get one. How about a Pro V1? You want that?
Yes.
Okay. There you go. Abandoned dunes. Okay, give it a rip. So, first, for my pals, I'm going to beat you to the punch. If you can't, therefore you teach. That's why I'm talking about how to hit a driver. The best time to start golfing is when you don't have any perception of what the golf swing is supposed to be about. Let me help you out by telling you that anybody that tells you that golf is not a power game doesn't hit the ball very far. You'll have more fun and not quit the sport if you can hit the ball with distance. So, I was already very into the golf before I began to even want to hit the ball a long ways. I was an 18 handicap, pretty good short game. And then Chris James shamed me into wanting to hit the golf ball further. I'm going to give you a few clues. First of all, you need the right equipment. Most golf shafts for 1-woods are way too soft. The stiffs that you see on the rack are not very stiff at all. You would do better to go with something much stiffer. My wife, for example, who during our golfing days weighed $105, and she used a men's medium. Many competitive women golfers, high school level, collegiate level, play men's clubs. I wouldn't classify myself as exceptionally strong or a lot of club head speed, but I use a Miyazaki 72X. Thank you, Bobby Lee. So, without even thinking about the mechanics, grip, setup, one-piece takeaway, it's important to understand what an athletic move is. It's the best way for me to describe it. It's not taking the club and swinging it as hard as you can. Well, you do want to swing it as hard as you can, but it's like a dance move. It's a ballet. The best way to illustrate that is talk about other athletic movements. If you look at if you watch baseball players, they hit the bleep out of the golf ball. Hockey players, quarterbacks, it's because in their sports, there is a rhythm and a timing to their movement. So, baseball players, they don't just stand up and swing as hard as they can. There's a rhythm to it and timing, and there's a release, a pop. Pitchers, there's a movement, and then a change in direction, and a release with the baseball. And in both of those movements, it's not an arm move. Baseball players don't swing with their arms. Well, they do swing with their arms, but it's propelled with these big muscles. Hips. Pitcher, hips. Quarterback, press A. Come over to this side. Yeah, come around. Okay, come on over. Daddy's talking about how to hit a golf ball. Quarterbacks, release. Lower body movement, hips. Hockey players, there's a release.
The power.
Yeah, you want to play with Daddy's golf clubs? Go ahead. Go ahead.
They're highly strong.
So, you want to think of the same thing with a golf swing.
Let's try from the outside.
Take away, move back to the ball, boom, release.
Let's go.
And in fact, when I feel like I'm hitting the golf ball, I'm hitting it with the center of my body. Everything together, I'm hitting it with the center of my body. There's a lot been written about visualization. A lot of writers talk about their belt buckle. their belt buckle, using their belt buckle to hit the ball.
Read it.
You want to what?
I will read
Oh,
it.
you want to wear Daddy's glove?
Yes.
There you go, son.
Thank you.
Are you left-handed or right-handed?
Right here.
You're right-handed? Okay, there you go. You want me to hold your Lego?
Yes.
Okay, I'll hold your Lego. You want to hit the driver?
Yes.
You want Daddy to help you? How's your setup? Okay.
Where's the ball?
Where's the ball? Okay, Daddy will get one. You didn't lose one, so you want to hit. You want to hit a. How about this? How about a Pro V1? You want that?
Yes.
Okay. There you go. You want to hit it off the deck? Uncle Kent Weiss hits the one wood off the deck at Bandon Dunes. Okay, give it a rip. After thinking of the golf swing as an athletic move with timing and release, it's very, very important for what I call keeping your shape. Now, I'm not talking about setup in your feet and all that. That's very important. But I just mean this concept of shape. And what I mean by that is at address, there's a certain distance between your shoulders and there's a and
That's cool.
it's primarily at your shoulders. So this distance, whatever it is, I haven't measured it. 18 inches. Hardy har, Chris James. I find that most people that hit the ball very, very short suffer from changing their shape. So when they take the club away like this, they don't keep the same distance from shoulder to shoulder and other ratios like elbows. Instead of doing this, they do this, or they crunch their shoulders, or they just change their arc. You have to keep everything consistent. In fact, most of the focus is too much on hitting the golf club with your hands. That's why there's a joke about chopping wood, because people are chopping wood as opposed to making a golf swing back and through. Good job, son.
I got my mama.
You want Daddy to help you?
Yes.
Want to hit a sand wedge instead?
Where's the floor?
He's inside. Do you want Daddy to show you the proper grip?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me see you.
Width, shape, back, back and through.
Hey, Daddy.
Oh, thanks, son. Thank you.
I found it. I found it.
Did you?
Yes.
Okay, let's go inside.